very good evening. You're watching Headlines Now with me, Ditri. Before we move to all the stories for today in detail, let's have a quick look at the top headlines. Lankan pilgrims allegedly attacked twice in Tamil Nadu while visiting a church in Tanjavur and on their way back. Sri Lanka advises its citizens not to travel to Tamil Nadu until further notice. CBI files FIRs against 5 private firms that were allocated coal blocks in Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. Kaveri River Authority to meet later this month to discuss Tamil Nadu's demand for immediate release of water by Karnataka. The cabinet clears proposal to amend constitution to allow reservations in job promotions for SC and ST. Sources say oil marketing companies are likely to hike the prices of all categories of fuel after Parliament ends. And as Deccan Chargers is all set to be auctioned, sources say that Chennai-based Sun Group enters the race. News in detail. 5 buses carrying Sri Lankan pilgrims to Trichy Airport in Tamil Nadu have reportedly been attacked. The pilgrims were on their way back home. Sri Lanka has now advised its citizens following this not to travel to Tamil Nadu until further notice. All of the 184 pilgrims are now on a special flight back to Sri Lanka. The same group of 184 pilgrims had earlier alleged that they were mobbed and harassed while visiting the ancient Purnimata church in Tanjavur yesterday. They were reportedly attacked again by protesters at Korattur, about 20 kilometers from Trichy.
எங்கள் தாய் தமிழ் உறவுகள் கொன்றொழிக்கப்பட்ட பொழுது அதை வெற்றி விழாவாக நாட்டின் திருவிழாவாக கொண்டாடிய சிங்கள நாய்கள் எங்கள் மண்ணில் தமிழ் மண்ணில் கால் வைப்பதை நாங்கள் அனுமதிக்க முடியாது. பூண்டி மாதா கோயிலுக்கு 150 சிங்களர்கள் தரிசனம் என்ற பெயரிலே வந்திருப்பதாக நாங்கள் கேள்விப்பட்டோம். உடனடியாக இந்த பகுதியில் இருக்கிற தமிழ் உணர்வாளர்கள் ஒன்று திரண்டு அவர்களை இந்த ஆலயத்திலிருந்து விரட்டும் வேலையில் நாங்கள் தொடங்கி இருக்கிறோம். அவர்களுக்கு நாங்கள் அவகாசம் அளித்திருக்கிறோம். அந்த அவகாசத்தை பயன்படுத்திக் கொண்டு தமிழக அரசு அவர்களை உடனடியாக வெளியேற்ற வேண்டும். இல்லாவிட்டால் நடக்கப் போவதை நாடறியும்.
Sri Lanka has now advised its citizens not to travel to Tamil Nadu until further notice. The Lankan pilgrims who were visiting a church in Tanjavur were allegedly attacked and mobbed yesterday. The government has, however, said that it will continue to ensure the safety and security of Lankan visitors to India, especially in Tamil Nadu.
Advisory that has been issued by the government of Sri Lanka for its nationals visiting the state of Tamil Nadu. I wish to convey here that the government of India, in close consultation with the concerned state governments, has taken and will continue to take all measures to ensure the safety, security and well-being of Sri Lankan dignitaries and visitors to India, including to Tamil Nadu. In certain instances, it has been noticed that important visits have taken place without prior intimation to the concerned authorities. I find it important to emphasize here that people-to-people contacts are an integral part of the close historical, cultural, ethnic and civilizational ties between India and Sri Lanka.
The DMK and the ruling AIADMK in Tamil Nadu stand united over the issue of training given to Sri Lankan soldiers on Indian soil. The DMK has hit out at the centre for ignoring the plight of innocent Tamil fishermen who were being allegedly attacked by the Lankan army. DMK has demanded that the centre should immediately scrap the training program for Sri Lankan army personnel in the country, arguing that such exercises create doubts in the minds of people of Tamil Nadu about the government's intentions.
விடுதலை புலிகள் சிங்கள ராணுவத்திற்கு இடையே நடைபெற்ற போரில் போர் முடிந்தவராவது அமைதி ஏற்பட்டதா என்றால் இல்லை. அமைதி ஏற்படாத மாத்திரமல்ல, அமளிகள் தொடர்ந்து கொண்டே இருக்கின்றன. விளையாட்டு வீரர்கள் பொதுவாக கிரிக்கெட் ஆடுகின்றவர்கள் இலங்கைக்கு இந்தியாவில் செல்வதும் அங்கிருந்து இங்கே வருவதும் வாடிக்கையாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிற விஷயங்கள்.
Moving on, the CBI has filed FIRs against 5 private firms who were allocated coal blocks in Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. 2 of the 5 companies booked today are linked to Congress MP Vijay Darda from Maharashtra. He has 7% stake in JAS Infrastructure along with his son Devendra. The BJP has alleged that Darda uses political influence to lobby for coal blocks for his own family. Sources say that the MP will be questioned by the CBI about his links with the 2 companies. The CBI is investigating whether companies misreported their financial or technical qualifications to be granted valuable coal fields in possible collusion with government officials. Welcoming the CBI raids on companies suspected to be involved in irregularities in allocation of coal blocks, BJP said that the government should take a cue from this and cancel the allocation. BJP Deputy Leader in Lok Sabha Gopinath Munde said that the government should reply in the Parliament as to why it is not cancelling the allocations.
नहीं, कुछ जगह सीबीआई छापे डाल रही है, वो अच्छी बात है। ऐसे सीबीआई छापे कर रही है, वैसे सरकार ने भी खुद आवंटन रद्द करने की भूमिका लेनी चाहिए। वो क्यों नहीं ले रहे? ये सवाल है हमारा, आवंटन क्यों सरकार कैंसिल नहीं कर रही? इसका वो जवाब दे। और जांच के लिए सरकार क्यों डर रही है?
Well, it's a fair thing that CBI has started its investigation and some raid. Well, it's a part of that. The BJP has said that the coal blocks should be cancelled. Possibly this is heading for that, and this is an indication of BJP's stand that corruption in allotment has been there. But how do you expect the CBI to do an impartial probe? Because this period pertains to the period when the Prime Minister was the coal minister of India. How can you expect an impartial probe when the Prime Minister is in the chair? And that is exactly what the BJP is asking.
Coal Minister Shri Prakash Jaiswal asserted that the CBI's registering of cases against 5 companies in the coal block allocation scam leaves no room for further questioning on the impartiality of the investigative agency. The filing of FIRs comes 3 months after registration of a preliminary inquiry into the coal scam by the agency on the directions of the Central Vigilance Commission.
सीबीआई के रेट पर मेरे कमेंट्स का क्या मतलब है? मैं कैसे कमेंट दे सकता हूँ? आप उनके कमेंट्स अगर लेना चाहे तो ले सकते हैं जो सीबीआई को बदनाम करते रहते हैं। उनसे पूछिए कि कहिए कैसा रहा है सीबीआई का स्टेप।
Meanwhile, pulling up the Coal India management this time, auditing agency CAG said that it could have saved at least 20 crores for the state-run firm had it initiated prudent action against avoidable expenditure. The CAG report tabled in Parliament today said that due to non-deployment of payloaders, Southeastern Coalfields Limited, a CIL subsidiary, failed to utilize gainfully the existing crushing facilities and to earn an additional revenue of 12.76 crores during June 2010 and May 2011. With the storm over the coal block allocation issue refusing to subside, Parliament was paralysed for the 10th day today as BJP remained unrelenting on its demand for resignation of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. As just 3 days remained for the monsoon session to conclude, there was little hope of normalcy returning as the stalemate persisted in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in the wake of the CAG report.
पार्लियामेंट की फंक्शनिंग स्मूथली चले, इसकी रिस्पांसिबिलिटी तो रूलिंग पार्टी की है। तो कांग्रेस लेड यूपीए को ही यह सुनिश्चित करना पड़ेगा कि पार्लियामेंट ठीक तरीके से चल सके, और इसमें पहल यदि की जानी चाहिए तो कांग्रेस लेड यूपीए गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा ही, प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा की जानी चाहिए। यदि उसकी लूट होगी तो चूंकि जनता ने हमारे ऊपर प्रतिपक्षी दल की भूमिका निभाने की जिम्मेदारी सौंपी है, एक प्रहरी के रूप में हमें अपनी भूमिका निभाने की जिम्मेदारी सौंपी है, तो हम उसी जिम्मेदारी का अपना निर्वाह कर रहे हैं। सरकार को क्या आपत्ति है? सारे जो गलत कोल आवंटन हुए हैं उन्हें रद्द करे, 145 हुए हैं उनको रद्द करे, और साथ ही साथ पूरे मामले की जांच कराए।
Reiterating the 2 demands for the Parliament to function, a senior leader of the Communist Party of India, Basudeva Acharya, alleged that the government did not want debate and discussion in the House over the massive scam.
इसको तुरंत रद्द करो। और दूसरा हमारा मांग था कि एक सिटिंग जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट के उनको अपॉइंट करके इसका पूरा जांच उसका घोषणा करो और टाइम बाउंड जांच होना चाहिए। सरकार ने ठुकरा दिया है। इसका माने है सरकार नहीं चाहता है सदन में चर्चा हो, डिबेट हो और देश के जनता को पता चले कि इतना बड़ा घोटाला हुआ है।
Sources say oil marketing companies are likely to hike the prices of all categories of fuel after the current session of the parliament ends. The finance ministry is out of funds to subsidize products any longer, these sources added. An increase in petrol, diesel, domestic cooking gas and kerosene prices looks imminent after the finance ministry said that it has no money to provide fuel subsidy. Let me remind you that oil companies revised prices of petrol only on 4 occasions this fiscal year, a hike of rupees 7.54 a litre on May 24th, followed by a partial rollback by rupees 2.02 per litre on June 3rd, and a reduction of 2.46 a litre on June 29th, followed by a marginal hike of 0.70 a litre on July 24th. More news and updates will follow after a short break. Stay with us.